Today we're going to be discussing protein treatments and why all hair types actually need protein. So let's get into today's video. Hello my happy nappy crew, it's NowIamNappy, and this week we're going to be discussing protein treatments because it is the one topic that is not talked about frequently enough, and it causes a lot of contention in the natural hair community. But y'all, I'm here to give you the scoop on protein treatments, and no, I am not talking about a DIY at-home egg mask, but actually hydrolyzed proteins, what you should look for in your products, what benefits they have for your hair, and let's jump into today's video. So why do I say all hair types need proteins? Well, protein is actually essential for maintaining the overall health and structure of our hair. Hair is primarily made up of a protein called keratin, and this provides strength, elasticity, and structure to our hair strands. So regardless of our hair type, whether it's straight all the way to curly, kinky, coily, daily wear and tear, from styling, from environmental factors like the sun, UV damage, chemical treatments, even though we don't talk about them a lot on our channel, chemical treatments such as dyes or curly perms, all the way to relaxers, can damage the hair protein structure. And we need regular protein treatments to replenish and strengthen the hair, help reduce breakage, and improve its overall condition. But I will say to you guys, it's important to note that just because all hair types need protein, they may require a different type of protein. It may require a different type of frequency of how often you use those protein treatments. So whether you have high porosity hair or low porosity hair or even normal porosity hair, these are some of the signs you want to look for when determining if your hair needs a protein treatment, okay? So if you're noticing new excessive breakage of your hair, maybe when you're combing or styling your hair, you're seeing a lot of short ends on your hair, maybe your hair at this point lacks a lot of strength and could benefit from a protein treatment. Or if you notice your hair is very weak or very limp, maybe your curl pattern is just not as defined as it used to be. You can also test a strand of hair while it's wet. If you stretch the hair and the strand just keeps stretching and stretching and stretching and never really bounces back to its original curl pattern, it's time for a protein treatment. Again, if you have any type of chemical processed hair or over processed hair with dyes or other types of treatments, it's also essential for you to do a protein treatment. Now again, the general rule which I do for me and my hair with low porosity hair is I try to do a protein treatment every 6 to 8 weeks, and that is due to the fact that even though I don't use any type of heat on my hair, I don't do anything excessive on my hair, I do have very fine low porosity strands that require a little bit of help. But you also have to remember, you guys, I don't do any type of heat styling on my hair. I don't use any excessive combs and tools on my hair. I am a strictly finger detangler, and this schedule works best for me. Those with high porosity hair may do well with protein treatments every 4 to 6 weeks. And again, this is also contingent on your lifestyle. If you have coloring, if you excessively comb your hair, you're rough with your hair, you may do well with more frequent protein treatments. If you have normal porosity hair and maybe you don't do anything excessive with your hair, every 6 to 8 weeks may also work well with your hair type. Now I do want to make a caveat here, and this is to those who do have coarse strands. Those who have coarse strands actually have a stronger structure to their hair due to the fact that the circumference of their hair is much thicker and much wider than those of maybe normal or fine strands like me. They may do well with protein treatments every 8 to 10 weeks. But again, that's also going to be contingent upon your hair styling and environmental damage to the structure of your hair. Again, look for some of the signs that we mentioned previously in determining the best frequency for you and your hair porosity. Okay, so when I'm mentioning proteins, I am discussing hydrolyzed proteins. And hydrolyzed proteins are actually proteins that undergo a hydrolysis process in which these large protein molecules are broken down into peptides or amino acids by reacting with water and certain enzymes. These smaller molecular weights or amino acids or peptides actually allow them to be fully absorbed into your hair and utilized by your hair and scalp. Now, a lot of times people mention such proteins like I did an egg hair mask, or I use some other type of protein treatment that is not hydrolyzed. And you guys, I'm here to tell you that they actually really don't serve any true strengthening properties to your hair, because those protein structures are too large to be fully absorbed by the hair. They may temporarily coat the hair, making it initially feel great, but will be rinsed away easily because the molecules are too large to bind and sink into the individual hair shaft, providing the strength that we're actually looking for. So what you want to look for in your ingredients are particular proteins such as hydrolyzed keratin, hydrolyzed collagen, hydrolyzed silk, hydrolyzed wheat, hydrolyzed soy, hydrolyzed oats, which is what I use in my protein treatments. Now, some of the benefits of each of these I'll discuss with you guys. So hydrolyzed keratin is good because it's the main protein found in your hair and your nails, and it helps to strengthen and repair damaged hair. Hydrolyzed collagen is also a structural protein found in the hair and skin. It can help improve elasticity and moisture retention. Hydrolyzed silk protein is also a protein that adds a lot of shine and smoothness to the hair and can moisturize the hair and skin. Hydrolyzed wheat protein can actually add volume and body to your hair while providing some conditioning benefits. Hydrolyzed soy can improve hair's texture and appearance, making it seem smoother and healthier. And hydrolyzed oats, which is found in my oat and aloe strengthening hair mask as well as my oat and aloe leave-in conditioner, provides superior moisture retention because oats actually have excellent water binding properties, so it helps your hair to retain moisture for longer. It also helps to improve hair elasticity, reducing the risk of breakage and damage. It has conditioning components to it. It can also add volume and thickness to the hair, particularly for those with fine and thin hair strands. It also has film forming properties, so that protein can actually provide a protective barrier around the individual hair strand, as well as manage frizz, which y'all know is very important with our type 4 hair, especially if we have thin and fine strands. So these are some of the ingredients you want to look for, especially any type of strengthening hair mask, protein treatments, or any other leave-in type products. Now, it's not only the hydrolyzed proteins you can look for, but you can also look for things called amino acids. And again, these will be referenced such as silk amino acids, rice amino acids, wheat amino acids. So you want to look for those as well, as they also provide those same building blocks to make your hair stronger over time. So if you're looking to strengthen your individual hair strand, prevent breakage, increase moisture retention, I highly recommend including protein treatments regularly in your regimen. Again, if you have high porosity hair, I would range somewhere in the 4 to 6 weeks. Those with normal to low porosity hair do well between 6 to 8 weeks. If you have coarse strands, you may do well with 8 to 10 weeks. But again, remember, it's all going to be contingent upon your daily lifestyle, from styling to chemicals or environmental damage. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comment section. If you want to learn a little bit more about protein treatments, also check out the video on your screen. But that's it for this week. I'll see you next time. Bye. Also, you guys, I have not forget, I will be doing my video of my clips from Spain and Portugal within this week, so stay tuned for that video. All right, you guys, that's it.